My husband had an affair with a university girl who was suffering from bipolar disorder and he didn't know. You are cheating and you went in for the wrong person. My husband had an affair with a university girl. The girl in question is very young and suffers bipolar disorder, something my husband didn't know. Apparently, the girl has a wild lifestyle and introduced my husband to it. She made him do threesomes and those unrealistic sexual adventures. Eventually, she fell in love with him. My husband, on his side, was only interested in the sexual adventures. And to him, all he had to do was to pump in money. The girl now began demanding more than money. She started rejecting his money and started asking him to be committed to her. When he objected and tried to swerve her, she attempted suicide. On top of someone's husband. Hey, she was hospitalized and fell into coma for days. When she regained consciousness, she kept mentioning my husband's name and crying and threatening to remove the medical instruments on her so she could die. She gave out my husband's number and office details to her parents so they could get him to her. Hey, people are doing things so someone's husband. Her parents on their part involved the police and they picked my husband up. What did the husband do? When they found out he was married and way older than the girl, they started milking him. They threatened to expose my husband. They threatened to deal with him both physically and spiritually if anything happened to their daughter. The girl insisted my husband engages her. Unfortunately for my husband, and stupid on his part, he already had given the girl so much information about him and his family, so she knows so much about him she shouldn't have known. She knows so much she shouldn't have known. The girl narrated the adventures and everything they've been through and the stuff she had done with my husband. She was giving the police too much information. My husband also works with an international organization, and should any of these blow out, he stands the risk of losing his job. You might be wondering how I know all this. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. She's an escrow. I work with a legal entity as well. When he realized the situation was beginning to drown him, he came confessing to me and asked for my assistance in fighting the issue legally. I hear the girl sometimes goes to his workplace almost naked, crying and shouting my husband's name. He has to rush and pick her up and take her away. Sometimes he takes a knife to end her life and his. Yes, she tries killing herself and someone's husband she was dating too. Interesting. He now lives in fear of the unknown. After narrating the whole issue, I told him he laid the bed and so he should lie in it himself. Oh, as a good wife, help him, Anna. I only want him to ensure whatever is going on doesn't end up harming me or my children. Once the girl came to our house in my absence, it took my gateman to call for backup to get her to leave. My gateman said as she was being bundled away, she was threatening to burn down the house. Yes, as she was being bundled away, she was threatening to burn down the house. So what should I do now as a married woman? I have children with this man and I don't know. Should I assist him or make him lie in the bed that he laid?